Hey everybody, how you guys doing? This is Brenda Johnson, Canvas Tag retired school principal. Well guys, okay, so it's been about maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours, I don't know, 3 hours, don't start me in a line. But I told you I was gonna come back and do the biscuits. I kept my promise, I am back for the biscuits. So what's gonna happen is we're doing the chicken and dumplings. I deboned mine. I took all the bone off my chicken and I put it in this water, and it's in the water. Okay? Now, earlier I told you you can leave the chicken in the plate and don't debone it. It's up to you. I already did that to mine. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a plate and I'm going to take most of the chicken out of here, just the big pieces. I'm not going to try to get every single piece. It's not important. Just some of the pieces. The big pieces, because those are going to cook down anyway. See that big piece right there? That's going to cook down. And so what I'm going to do is I'm taking all this out. This is the chicken from the chicken and dumplings. The 2 chicken breasts. There's a lot more chicken in there, but it's not in the way. I still have enough juice. It's perfect. I have about right here of juice. Okay? Remember, and if you're just joining me, I'm Brenda Johnson, Canvas Tag, the owner-operator of Blackie Art Studio and retired school principal, the life of a retired school principal. If you look at the video before this one, and I didn't do a video on purpose in between the two, so they can be back to back. If you look at the video before this one, we started making chicken and dumplings, and this is how far we got. Hey Stephanie, so the video before this one is when I showed you what to put in the chicken and dumplings and how to cook it. This has been cooking almost 3 hours, very slowly. The whole house smells so good. Okay, so we're to the point now, so if you're lost here, it's okay, because watch the video before. Before that, I want to shout out to my sister Catherine, who lives in Melissa, Texas, and she got me this. Look at, she got me all. Yes, and I'll have to go. I'm going to do a class on this, but not today, later. Shout out to Catherine Perkins. Yeah, I got this today. I was surprised. Oh, so you're going to get the biscuits. Remember I said this is buttermilk. Buttermilk's the best that I like. Don't do the flaky. Flakies won't work. So what I'm going to do is, and this is the best thing to do, that's why I'm doing it in front of y'all. So watch the video before this one. I got a new microwave, so I don't know how to turn on the light. I had to take a minute. So, so what you want to do is you want to open all your cans. And I'm horrible at this part. I have the hardest time, I don't know why, opening biscuits. And I'm just going to drop them here on this foil. Okay. I go to my next one. These are open easier. Some of them, right when I say that, watch me not get it open. Some of them, they don't open this easy. This one's easy. Let's see about this one. Make sure you open all the biscuits, because you're not going to have time to stand there and open them. You can't, when you start dropping the biscuits in there, you don't have time to open the can. Here's another one. So I'm going to do 4. Just, I got about that much water. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show y'all. Oh man, this smells so good. That's about how much from the top I have. So I have pretty much good juice in here for these biscuits to float on. Okay. Hey Stephanie, hey Michael. So we're going to open this one. Hey Jazzy. I told y'all I was coming back. And I saw that, Jazzy. You're talking about you ain't coming back. Let me show you. I have my chicken over here. And actually, I have more chicken in this. There's some chicken in there, but I took this out to make room for my things. And I'm going to drop this back in there in a minute. So you can just debone it and just keep the chicken to the side after you take it off the bone. I use breasts. I had, this was 3 chicken breasts is what it was. It's in the video before this one. We get it all the way down to this point right here. And this is where we come and start over. Okay, so we have all our biscuits, which is a lot. Uh-oh. I didn't know. I forgot these were grand. I probably only should have did 3 cans. But oh well, that's life. We'll see how it goes. Let's throw this in the trash. And it smells so good, y'all. It smells really good. Really good. Oh, shoot. Dry my hands. Okay. So here's the part that everybody keeps messing up on. Okay. First thing you need to do is make sure your water is boiling. Do not, I'm going to taste this for the seasoning. Do not try to put it in there and the water's not boiling. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah. I don't even have anything in there that's good. That's perfect. So, my water's boiling. I want to show y'all. The water is boiling. See that? That's what your water should be doing. When it gets to that, then you're ready. Okay? Then you're going to, and I'm going to show y'all right here because I'm going to do it. And I'm going to be really quick. Remember the pattern I gave you? I used the top on the one before this. Hey, Juan. I used the top. That's the pattern you're going to do. So let's do this. Like I said, I didn't know I did all these. So I'm going to do them in 3s. I'm breaking in 3s. And I'm putting them like I told y'all. 1, 2, 3. Watch it. Don't burn yourself. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. See that? I'll show you what it looks like, okay? They're floating. That hot water is going to keep them on top. Keep them floating. Go to the next one. And you see my circle. Y'all see the circle I had. My middle is still open. And I'm still filling it up. I'm going to show y'all. See that middle still open? Okay, hold on. Come back. Okay. Oh, hold on, y'all. I'm back. Okay. Now I'm just going to go through them. Now, what my daughter did, she was smart. She tore these before she let the water boil. She already had these like this. And she had them all right there, and all she did was put them in here. I'm okay by doing it like this. My water's still boiling. And I'm still dropping them. There'll be enough dumplings for everybody and their mama. Okay, I'm going to show y'all what it looks like. Don't be scared. That's when you're going to take your spoon. Remember I said, and just push it down. Push them down. They're going to pop right back up. Barely. I'm barely touching these, and I'm pushing them down. See those dumplings? Okay. Come back to y'all. And we're going to do it again. We're going to just keep making them. Now I'm going to the middle part. And I'm just dropping them in there. This is going to be a big old pot of dumplings. And I'm going to let these cook. I'm going to lower them in a minute. Once they get to the top for a minute. I'm going to lower them. There's a lot of biscuits here. Okay. These I don't need, so what I do is I just indent the can again. Boom, 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 and I'm back to canned biscuits. Okay, so let me show y'all what we got over here. So we're going to just do this. Actually, I could put the rest in there, to be honest with you. It's not going to hurt. See those dumplings? Okay, here's the thing. Then we're going to take the shredded chicken. It's even going to cook up more. And we're going to pour that on the top. I'm doing this with one hand, so forgive me. Okay. And we're going to put that down in there. Ooh, that looks good. And we're going to wait for it to boil. Now, when it's boiling, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back in. And I'm going to put a little black pepper on these. Not a lot. Look at that, y'all. Put a little garlic salt. Not a lot. Hey, Rudy. It's an easy thing to follow. If you just do just like I did it, and I showed y'all each step. I like the little Creole seasoning. You don't need this. Salt and pepper's fine. It just gives it a little hotter flavor to it. Not a lot, but just a little bit. So I don't want to put that much because I don't want to. It's more like a peppery hot it's going to give it. So then we're going to push all this down. You see how I'm pushing it with the spoon? Okay. Now you have a fluffy mess. This is what scares people. They're like, oh my God, what do I have here? Don't be scared. Take your top, put your top on, turn this down to medium. Oh wait, leave it on high. So we're going to time it a couple of seconds. Hold on. I come back to over here. So it's on high. I'm going to give it about 2 minutes on high with the top completely closed. If you don't have a top, then you can use foil for your top. Man, those chicken dumplings smell so good. We're not going to eat till like 8 o'clock, so that's why I wasn't in a hurry for mine. Now, once you get this far, you cannot put any more dough. Let's say you run out of biscuits, out of dumplings, the next day and you want to make some more. You cannot just add more dumplings to this. It'll be all gooey. It ain't going to come out. That's what I was trying to get y'all to see. And I know some people who tried it and they're like, you were right. It's not going to work. Okay, so let's come see what we got. I got my top closed. We're going to take top off. See how now they're coming up? See that water coming up out of there? We're going to push this down. Ooh, that looks good, don't it? That's a big pot of dumplings. Look at this pot of dumplings, y'all. My daughter loves dumplings. These are bigger ones. You can make yours smaller. It's up to you. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this top and put it halfway on and halfway off. And I'm going to turn, watch me here, this to about 4. And I'm just going to leave it alone. And probably about probably about what? Hold on. Probably about, for right now, every 5 minutes, I'm going to check on it. I should be okay. But if you're just joining us, the video from this one, the video before this one, if you go on, you'll see the video before this one. We actually, that's when I started doing it. The video before this one. So, I'm letting it go. It smells so good. So, let me know how your chicken and dumplings come out. I'm over here doing art, folding clothes, and just things that, because Monday, it's supposed to be cold. I don't want to do anything. So let's see what we got over here. Somebody wants to see them. And it ain't going to hurt you to come take the top off. Taking the top off ain't going to hurt the pot. So you can see it. If you see it doing this, then you're okay. You're good. Those dumplings are settled down. And there's none on the bottom. I can tell. There's that chicken, y'all. There's none on the bottom. See, they're cooking. You just got to cook. You're not in a hurry. And don't put the top on all the way. Okay? It's that easy. That is the secret nobody tells you. And the way my mom used to do it, she used to make the dumplings from scratch. But some of you, if you know, and I said this earlier, it's the same thing as if you are making biscuits. The same thing. So someone got smart and said, why don't we just use canned biscuits? Well, back in those days, they didn't have canned biscuit, if you remember. So that's why. So guys, I hope, I was trying to hold off for a minute so y'all can see it, what the different levels look like. So that's what I was doing. I was holding off. I want to try to see what the different levels look like. So hold on. We'll see what we got. Okay. You can see they're cooking down. They're looking better. So don't get scared. Okay? Don't get scared that you're going to mess them up. They're going to look crazy. You're going to say, what did I do? And that's when people mess up. But you can do this. I know my daughter, she just moved, and she told me, she goes, she just got her new home, and she just moved to, she's in the military, actually they're in a hotel, because their house is not, their furniture hadn't got there yet. She just left Fort Hood and moved there, and she just told me, she's like, the first thing I'm cooking in my house is chicken and dumplings. I'm like, girl, you crazy. But she's 100% serious. I did do some art with my grandbaby. I haven't showed y'all this one yet, have I? I really like this one. I like that. That is cool. I have my clothing line coming back out. So I'll show y'all, shout out to y'all. It'll be at Homestead if you want to hit me up, or if you want to do one online, hit me up if you want to buy one. I haven't put it out yet. I'm still working, see? That's what I'm doing right now. I'm working on pricing and retailer. People don't see that behind the scenes, but that's what we do behind the scenes is the pricing. And I put that video out. The pricing and how we do all that, how we make our products stand out. That video was done this past week, so you might want to jump on there if you're doing something. Watching YouTube channels and people who have the same mindset as you in your business career and where you're going, that's also good to do and watch. That'll get you motivated and keep you going. I am going to do some art tonight, but I don't know if I'm going to have time to video it. If I do, I'll come on live and do it. Like, I'm going to show y'all. I'm watching this guy right here. I've been following him for a while now. And, hold on. I don't know what I did. Okay, here it is. I've been watching him for a while. And he has designed some clothes, y'all. He's amazing. Actually, those pants he got on right there, the way he did them, my grandbaby had those on the other day. They look good. Okay, let's go see our chicken and dumplings. It's kind of like at this stage is when you babysit them. This is the only stage you have to really babysit your chicken and dumplings. Because you don't want them to go to the bottom and stick and burn up. That is what you don't want. So let's see where we are. Ooh, y'all. What does that look like? What does that look like, y'all? So I'm just going to stir them in there. They are cooking. Okay, and that chicken's at the bottom. I'm at the bottom of the pot. There's nothing down there, which is really good. If there was something sticking at the bottom, that would tell me my pot is too hot. I'm cooking them too fast, and you don't want to cook them that fast. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this down and just let them simmer with the top off. Okay? Because I don't want them to get soggy. So I'm going to turn the stove down. Not too much, just a little. About right there. And just let them, you can see they're still simmering. And they're cooking. They'll cook and they'll get really stiff, and every man for themselves. Like if I come to the bottom, you can see some of them are already almost done. See, that's a dumpling right there. And that's not even, I'm not even going that deep. They're right there. Those are the first ones. These on top are the last ones we did. And pretty soon you won't be able to tell which one's which. And I just like to go in and push them down. And down there low. I don't have to worry about them burning because I've turned this down really low. I'll just keep an eye on it. Let them cook. Let these dumplings get well. as I put it. See, now that I took the top off, you see how they're bouncing back? Watch this. I stick that, they're going to come right back up. See that? Then you know they're cooking right. And I'm just going to let the steam and this juice cook these dumplings with the top off. If you don't forget, you got to take the top off when you get to this point. If not, that steam's going to hit the top, and the top is going to make your dumplings soggy. And you don't want soggy dumplings. Ooh, those look good. But there you go, chicken and dumplings. Wasn't that easy? There's 2 videos to this one, so if you're watching, watch the first one first. And I have enough fluid in here. I have enough juice. Everything looks good. And man, you can do this better. And I'm just going to let it simmer in there. And I'll come back probably in about, from this point, probably in about 15 minutes, I'll come back. And I'll do what I'm doing right now, just pushing them down. Just making sure they're not sticking. Just babysitting them. And then at one point, you don't even have to worry about it. You turn it low, and just let them cook. I just want to make sure these are bigger. So I want to make sure these are done. The smaller the dumpling, the easier it is. Because sometimes I'll cut that biscuit in 4s. Remember, this time I only cut it in 3s. So I wanted the big ones. So they're going to cook a little longer than if you had the 3, because then they'll be a little smaller. Okay, guys, that's it. I kept my promise. I did come back. So, ooh, look at his shirt. He got it going on, y'all. Look at this. Watch this. He got a shirt say silence. His clothesline is doing good. He got it going on, y'all. Look at that.
And now we have this next t-shirt. Not influencer. Simply said, it just says.
This is pretty cool. All right, y'all. I'll check you later. Stay out of trouble. Like and share. And please check my YouTube channel. Please share this video. Check my YouTube channel. Shout out to Canvas Tag and Blackie, Brenda Johnson, retired school principal.